So we started in Bagdogra with a flight from Delhi. Sadly my bag didn't make it from Delhi. Off we went to Sikkim. It took us 9 hours, bumping the whole way, and then set off on our merry way the next morning. Day 1, and we're 4.8 miles in. We've been walking for 7 hours. We had a break for lunch. It rained so much, and we've just been going uphill for like about 2 miles, which has taken us about 2 hours. It's so slow because it's so hilly. But look at this for a view. Pretty spectacular. After 8.5 hours, we have climbed 10 miles, that's it. And we're finally at the first hut. We are here. And it pretty much didn't stop raining for the entire day. Very hilly and climbing about 1,000 meters of altitude. And then we arrived soaking wet in the most basic tea house I've ever come across. And we were soaked to the bone, not allowed fire, nothing to warm us up. So we stripped all our wet clothes off, got into our dry clothes, we tried to borrow from everyone around. And then the porters eventually showed up, made us some tea and dinner. And we tried to warm up over candles. And then we went to bed. So it was lovely and sunny when we got here for our lunch, a bit cold. But now it's hailing and snowing.
You fell it down and then I picked it up and I kept it here.
So it's a bit of a change, but that's what
I had kept it here.
How are you guys feeling? I'm so puffed out. Teeny little lungs, and they're working really hard. It's quite steep, I suppose, actually. You can see, no, you can't even tell. It's really steep. But it's snowing. It's really pretty.
I reckon that it's going to be a fantastic day tomorrow.
Yeah!
We're seeing the sunrise.
Look at it! So this is where we're staying tonight. They're actually really warm. They're really nice. How's everyone feeling tonight compared to last night? It's unconvincing.
Pass me your bowls for video. I'll pass the video.
This is a video from our tent, and it's very comfy. Say hello, Hannah. Hi. And we're going to be up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock to go and see some sunrise. So that will be the next thing you see. We're just starting on. I can't see where I'm going. I'll trek up to the viewpoint. So, see you there. There wasn't a very good sunrise and there wasn't very much sun, so that was disappointing. That's our little tent. There, our little tent. We're going back to them now to get some sleep because it's still only like 6 in the morning. This is the weather in India, if anyone wondered. Sunny looks unhappy. So we've been trekking for maybe 2 hours today, and the second part of us is a rest day. Quite hilly, and we are at this little lake. We stayed in tents last night, but we've been offered huts for tonight. And hopefully, my bag's going to be there. 3 nights without it. Really getting short of kit now from other people. It's going to really get cold tomorrow. We've been climbing about 1,000 meters a day, which is quite a quick way to get up the mountain. We've had people struggling with the altitude and with the extreme cold we've had. So we're just arriving back at camp after 4 hours of walking, 5 miles at 4,000 meters, which is going to set us up really well for the rest of the trip. And we're home. And we're really happy. We haven't been too hot or too cold. It's been really nice. Snowing the whole time, but snow's better than rain. My bag's here! Oh my god! This is the best day! We're milking the river! Today's update is we have blue skies! Hi! We're continuing on to the base camp, which is before the kind of actual base camp. There's 2 base camps. There's a base camp that we sleep at, and then we go up to the base camp. And that's tonight. It's meant to snow later, which you can't believe because of the weather now. This shows how quickly the weather turns. 5 minutes ago we were having pepperoni in the sun, and now we've made it to our camp for tonight, which is about 4,500 metres, 4,200. This is where we're camping. It is so cold. Actually, not the coldest we've been. It is the second coldest we've been.
I would say it's the third coldest for you, not the second.
To be fair, we
What was the
have.
second coldest?
The first night in the last place.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we've had a lot of cold nights. I think generally this trip is probably the coldest I've ever been. So this is our last day of climbing upwards, and we're going somewhere up there. So we're going to try and get up and back, and then all the way back down to where we were the night before last in one day, which is going to take a day off our time in tents. But it depends how quick we can be. So off we go. We made it to base camp! There's no sign, but this little hut is base camp. We think it's about 4,700. Well, we were told 5,300 in other literature. It's very accurate information, so I'm fairly pleased to have made it. This is so surreal. And the yaks come. Oh no, he's running. I don't know, he's going to get me. Bloody beautiful. So glad I've done this. This is the highest that we are going because it is too dangerous to go any further, and someone died falling down a crevice. And we decided that that's a good enough reason to not go any further. But Zach Yakatori has come with us. Well done, guys! Woo! Up at the top with us and down by my tent with us. Ooh! So today we woke up at about 300 metres below base camp of Kanchenjunga, and we trekked up there this morning about 2 miles, which was quite a while because it's quite steep. And then we went beyond there to a glacier, but there's no visibility. And then it was a bit too dangerous, so we decided to head back to Dzongri. So we're doing another 5 miles today, this afternoon, which is meant to be saved for tomorrow. But we thought, let's just crack on back. Fewer than 100 tourists actually make it to Kanchenjunga base camp every year. Here you're very self-sufficient. If you fell and had an accident or you needed to call for help, you can't have satellite phones up here. There is no service on your phone. So if you trip and fall, the best way out, find a horse, get yourself on it and get down, but it could take 3 days. So it really is each for themselves out here. But yeah, heading back to Dzongri now, and then tomorrow absolutely leg it down and make it back in one day again and shave 2 days off our trip. Last dinner! Woo! These are little warm crispy puff things. Rice.
Vegetables, some sort.
And for sweeties, we have cauliflower cheese. It's like sweet condensed milk.
It's actually really nice.
It is really nice. So it's our last day. Woo. We've got a half marathon to trek down the mountain and say goodbye to this place. Had 3 nights here. We will not miss the worst toilets in the world. Traffic jam on the bridge.
It's all our stuff though.
It's all our stuff, our horses and our table and our quarters. And that's the porter running off over there in the distance because I gave him my poles and now he's running really fast. Meow, layers. so much fun climbing. 14-mile day done. Trek complete. Hurrah!